Okay, good evening, everyone, and thank you for connecting with us tonight. Um, my name is Joshua Moshuka, and I'm going to be your host tonight. And honestly, it's a privilege, yeah, and actually, it's a blessing. It's a blessing to be able to share this information with you tonight. Somebody shared this with me a couple of months ago, and my life has been better. My life has been better. My life has been totally transformed. But not just my life, everyone that I've shared this with who has connected with this. Okay, so this is an opportunity for some people. Really, it's an opportunity for everyone because, based on what's happening in the country right now, you would agree with me that, what we're currently spending, on food, on fuel, on almost everything, the price of everything has gone up. And for most people, their income has not gone up. For most people. So this is going to actually position you because, a shift happened from May 29th when the subsidy was announced removed. Okay, there was a shift in the dynamics of money flow. There was a shift. A shift happened. An opportunity for a wealth transfer was actually created. You see, whenever there's crisis, there are people who are positioning themselves to profit. Not everybody is experiencing crisis. Not everybody's experiencing crisis. And so we were blessed and fortunate to come across this powerful information. And as a result of this information, we've been able to help families. We've been able to help families, okay, to improve their financial situation. We've been able to help businesses to also do better financially. And so whether you are just a business owner that wants to reduce your consumption on petrol or diesel or gas, or you are a family person, or you are a single, whatever, you're going to be better off for this. But those of you who are business minded, you are in for a great time because this is really going to position you to make money, not just to make money, but make money in dollars. So I like to start from what we call the wealth creation formula, okay, which is a simple formula called VVF, value, volume, frequency. And it basically explains that all wealth creation must start with solving a problem. Our problem is in the oil and gas sector. The problem we are solving, we don't have a problem. The problem we are solving is in the oil and gas sector. And you would agree with me that when it comes to oil, to fuel, everybody is using fuel. Okay. Volume basically talks about the fact that if the solution that you bring to the market is relevant to a wide demographic, then you're likely to make a lot of money. And then the F talks about frequency. The more people need your solution, the more frequently they need it, then the more money that you stand to make. And so we're so excited because our solution, which is in the oil and gas market, positions us now in this same value chain. Oil and gas is the biggest industry in the world globally. It's the biggest. This night, you are going to have an opportunity to position yourself in oil and gas. It's massive, so please pay attention. In Nigeria, as a case study, we're using 40 million liters of petrol every single day. Okay, so we're spending around 700 billion on PMS, and the reason is not far-fetched. Okay, 40% of Nigerian households use a generator, and about 90% of businesses have at least one. Most have two, but at least 90% have one. So the demand in oil and gas is massive. We need it for transportation. We need it. There's literally nothing you don't need, fuel for. You're either using petrol, diesel, or gas. But this figure here is just for petrol. Okay, so no wonder that players in oil and gas usually end up becoming billionaires. No wonder they end up becoming billionaires. But the problem is, despite all this money we're spending, it's going into the hands of just a few people. And this is because to get involved in the oil and gas sector, you're talking about billions of dollars, But the good news now is that the everyday person, through this information, through this opportunity, you can also position yourself in this same value chain. And now you can start making money. As businesses, individuals are using petrol, diesel, and cooking gas. Now, to tell you how big this is, to help you appreciate how big this is, in the Nigerian market alone, based on the 40 million liters daily consumption, if we're able to bring this solution into the hands of every Nigerian petrol user, just petrol, I'm not even talking diesel, I'm not even talking kerosene, I'm talking about just PMS. If we're able to bring this to the consciousness, to the awareness of every CEO, of every family, right? Just for petrol, we're talking about 42 billion every single month. And so I'm talking about no other solution but a product called Fuel Factor X. And at this point, I'm going to play a short video. It's just about 8 minutes, but I want you to please give it your full attention. It's going to give you a summary of what this product does. Okay. and then I'll come back to now begin to talk about the financial opportunity. But if you're a business mind, you see it automatically. You see it automatically, right? What is possible, from a business like this. So that I'm not talking hype. I'm not trying to, hard sell you into anything. Those of you who are business minded, because money follows value. Okay, money follows value. So anybody that has the solution to people's problems is the person that is going to make the most money. You're going to see the solution for yourself, and those of you who are business minded, you will already begin the financial opportunity. Now I will unveil to you the possibilities with the financial opportunity that FFX, actually provides. As a matter of fact, some of you tonight are not going to sleep. Some of you are going to be doing, Thanksgiving. That's actually the truth. And I'm not making a hype statement. You're going to see it for yourself in just a moment.
If you run large trucks and equipment, or just drive a car, you'll want to hear about this time-tested product just released to the public by My Daily Choice. You've probably heard about many products that claim to make an improvement to your vehicle, but there's nothing that comes close to doing what this product does, especially for as little as it costs. It's called Fuel Factor X, or FFX for short. It's been used around the world by large industrial companies for about 3 decades, saving them millions of dollars and preventing hours and hours of downtime. Let's explore what it does by showing you some examples of how large industry has been benefiting from this product. And then we'll show you how it's able to do it and how you can personally benefit from it. Fuel Factor X has 4 main benefits and several small. The first main benefit is that it dramatically increases the life of your engine and the length of time you can go between services and repairs. FFX is used by the largest mining company in the world, and it has been for years. After they started using this product in their huge dump trucks, they were able to extend the operating hours between engine repairs from 15,000 to 25,000 hours, continually saving the company millions of dollars. There are documentations and test results available. The second main benefit is that it increases fuel economy. In 2002, during the pre-Olympic events in Salt Lake City, one location had some 3,000 kilowatt generators. These stationary generators were using 875 gallons of diesel fuel per day. After using Fuel Factor X for just 1 week, the fuel consumption went down to 650 gallons of fuel per day. This was a saving of 225 gallons of fuel each day. Documentation is available. Main benefit number 3 is that it increases horsepower and improves performance. Many trucks are finding it easy to carry their loads up steep grades. One trucking company using the product not only went from an average of 5.0 to 5.7 miles per gallon in their trucks, a 14% improvement, but they were able to top some very prominent hills in Interstate 15 with 1 more gear than before. Again, documentation is available. The fourth main benefit is that it substantially reduces emissions. Many times, you can see a visual reduction in emissions or maybe notice that the smoke is becoming whiter. Just look at the visible difference in the pollution from this smokestack after using the product. This independent test shows a 42% reduction in carbon monoxide levels, a 44% reduction in underburnt hydrocarbons, a 7% reduction in carbon dioxide levels, and the oxygen levels were increased by 5%. Sound a little too incredible? Everything about Fuel Factor X is documented and tested. It is absolutely the most effective product available, not only for diesel, but also for gasoline, which is why My Daily Choice is bringing this product from industrial marketplace to your fuel tank. There are other benefits of FFX that we haven't even talked about yet. Those are best shown by explaining why FFX works so well. Here's how it works. FFX has several components that all work together to bring you these amazing benefits. Let's quickly break them down. A very prominent component in FFX is a unique organometallic burn rate modifier. This works to lower the ignition point of the fuel by several hundred degrees. That's important because it causes the fuel to start burning sooner and provides more complete, longer, and better burn in your engine. If your fuel waits for that high temperature to fire and it burns too hot or too fast, it ends up leaving a good portion of the fuel unburned and wasted on emissions. That unused fuel could have provided more power and better mileage. FFX lowers the ignition point, utilizing much more of the injected fuel, allowing for full performance and dramatically reduces the emissions that come out. FFX also contains lubricating agent, which provides lubrication for pistons, fuel pumps, and injectors, reducing friction, which can be your engine's worst enemy. There's also a fuel stabilizer. Once fuel is made, just like any oil-based product, it has a tendency to begin to break down. As it breaks down, it loses some of its efficiency. FFX stabilizes the fuel, keeping this breakdown from happening for much longer periods of time, giving your stored fuel a significantly longer shelf life, even for years longer. This is especially important for storage containers, generators, boats, and other seasonal equipment that may hold fuel for an extended period of time. Now, anytime you put liquids and metals together at oxidation, heat, and condensation, you are bound to get rust and corrosion. This is exactly what happens in your fuel tanks. However, FFX contains rust and corrosion inhibitors to minimize corrosion in fuel tanks and delivery systems. Just look at the difference between these engine valves with treated fuel and without. As you may know, modern high-tech engines functions very precisely, and there's little to no room for even a tiny particle of dust or dirt without impacting performance. FFX contains detergents that keep your engine clean and remove harmful deposits from fuel pumps and injectors, keeping your engine running at peak performance. See the difference with this fuel injector before and after Fuel Factor X. Even though your fuel tank is sealed between condensation and the oxidation process, you can't avoid getting water in your fuel. Just look at this actual example of diesel fuel taken from a storage tank. There is serious separation and water accumulation. Water can be very harmful and costly to an engine, and it can also be a major contributor to fuel injector failure. FFX contains a demulsifier, which helps remove water from fuel. Another problem that plagues engine is sludge buildup, which inhibits performance and clogs filters. FFX contains a polymerization retardant and dispersants to help prevent and reverse sludge buildup in your fuel. This is especially important in diesel fuel. As you can see, FFX packs an incredible amount of benefits into one small concentrated dose. With Fuel Factor X, you only need 1/4 ounce to treat up to 20 gallons of fuel. In order to get these same benefits with store-bought fuel additives, you will need to buy much larger quantities of many different products, spending almost 20 times more money. And FFX comes with many convenient sizes, like this easy-to-use self-measuring bottle or this convenient single-dose packet. Fuel Factor X is powerful and effective, but at the same time, it is also perfectly safe for all your engines. It has never had negative effect on any engine, and we are perfectly confident that it never will. FFX is patented and registered with the EPA. And just to give you one more reason to try it, My Dealer Choice offers you a 60-day money-back guarantee. Put that to the test.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. There's a lot more videos that I could have played, but because of time, So I'm sure that you guys want to see testimonials, you want to see what this product has done, and you can get a lot of that on our YouTube channel. But I'll just take time to share a few while the presentation goes on. Okay, so you can see why we're so excited. You can see why we're so excited. Just to give you a background about this product. So this product has been on the market before. This product has actually been to app between 2011 and 2015. It was under a different management at the time. Okay, My Daily Choice acquired that company and reintroduced this product back to the market. So the product left Nigeria, left all of Africa, but it was then introduced, thankfully it was introduced last year, but most of us didn't pay attention to it. When the subsidy was removed, right, many of us paid attention, and we also identified that this was a massive business opportunity. So it's not new by any stretch of your imagination. As a matter of fact, like you heard in that video, one of the largest mining companies in the world, Thompson Creek Mining, has been using FFX for decades. They even have their own studies that they did on the product and the benefits, that they derive from using FFX. Okay, so on our website, all of those third-party tests are there. You have government agencies in the US, okay, Idaho National Labs, for example, that have tested the product. Okay, you have Logan City, that's a city in the US that has tested the product. So, when something is coming from the US, you can be very sure that you are dealing with a reliable product, because there they take consumer protection very seriously. Okay, so for those of you who want to read up on the commercial, on the technical stuff, you can find all of that on our website. But I just want to move straight into business tonight for those of you who are, because right now in Nigeria, in Africa, our economy is what it is. And I don't know about you, but with the way the price of everything continues to go up, okay, creating extra income is a priority. I don't know, is there anybody here who agrees with me that creating extra income is not a luxury in with our current economic situation? If you agree that extra income is welcome, just type welcome in the chat. Just type welcome extra money. Welcome money, welcome, just welcome money into your life tonight. Just type it in the chat. So with regard to dosage, just screenshot this page. These are the dosage instructions. This is how to use FFX. It's very self-explanatory. So I just want you to, just screenshot this page and please follow these instructions. I find that businesses don't take shortcuts, but I find individuals are the ones that take shortcuts. Okay, only today, a particular company ordered their 11th bottle in a space of 21 days now. Their 11th bottle. I told them how they were going to use it. I told them that they were going to double the dose for a certain amount of fuel, and they adhered and they got the results, right? But I find that individuals want to try. Let's see whether it will work. If we don't follow, don't do that. You are basically just shortchanging yourself. Okay, so we talk about 7 times to peak performance, and this explains that depending on the state of your engine, the amount of dirt and carbon and sludge that has accumulated, okay, they're going to have different experiences at first, while the cleaning process is ongoing and the engine adjustments, are still ongoing. However, if you want to fast track your results, just go and do a proper servicing, service your fuel lines, your injectors, your valves, have them properly serviced, so that the cleaning that FFX needs to do, you would have done that by yourself. You'll begin to see a lot faster results. Okay. So right now we have Joshuaville Parish. This is an arm of the City of David in Lagos, VI. Using the product, getting great results. Penton Rise Event Center, Granville Hospital, Zoe Hospital, RCCG City of Champions, Covenant University, Landmark. I mean, those are the 2 notable ones that we have. Covenant and Landmark University, getting amazing results from this. Ibadan Central Academy Suite, So right now, the testimonials are beginning to pour in. And so we are now at a point where we now want to go mainstream with this business and with this product. What we've been doing so far has just been more like a pre-launch, like testing the market, like establishing a proof of concept. Does this actually work? Getting feedback from the field. Okay, but now we're set to now launch this and bring this massively into the marketplace. And that's why you got an invitation to come here tonight, so that you can position yourself for profit and for impact. That's really why you got the invitation to be part of this tonight. So retail, you can get it for, look, let's even forget about this. There's a promo that is ongoing that you also need to take advantage of, so let's just ignore all of these prices for now. So there are two ways to get on board. You can either come on board as a customer, or you can come on board as an affiliate. Customers get the product at wholesale. Affiliates are the ones who make money, who make profit by sharing this. So if you're asking where is the money, I will show you where money is. And just so that you know that I'm not, this is not audio money. I took the liberty to get some of the screenshots in my, from my chat and share with you guys tonight. Okay. On the left side of your screen where you see earnings last 7 days, $1,700. Earnings last 30 days. Oh, that's over $2,000 earned in a 30-day period. Over $2,000 in a 30-day. How many people earn over $2,000 in a 30-day period? And all this while you haven't even heard product, while nobody knows the product, while pre-launching the product, while still testing the market, right? So I asked this friend of mine to go to his back office and share with me, and I saw that he had done about $4,000 in the space of 90 days, and this is not his primary income source. This is not, although of course he's making more from here than his primary business. Okay, but for him, this was more like a side hustle, or this is more like a side hustle. This other one is one that is very important to me because this person, I happen to know very personally, has zero income. As a matter of fact, when you say somebody has experienced deep poverty, this person, would fit that description. Don't try to put, I'm just speaking the facts as they are, and person and was saying, can I sign him up? And I said, look, I don't have the resources to do that, but this product is so good. Unfortunately, the product does not have a mouth, it cannot speak, but every business owner is looking for this product. Every family is looking for this product. So if I share something about the product, go ahead and do the same. Okay, and just begin to speak on, just share the information, let people know. Once people know, I said all that needs to happen is let people know that you have this. And this person, a student in medical school with zero income. Okay, this was 3 months after, 2.5 months really, but let's just say 3 months. 3 months later, had done over $3,200 in commissions from this business. We're paid weekly, we're paid in dollars. Okay, we're paid weekly, we're paid in dollars. This is somebody who I was chatting with, I believe, this was first week in September. Okay, and I asked him to share your back office with me, and he said just received $1,100 bonus today. Okay, so this was first week in September. So he was giving me the results for August. He said in August, as a 5K rank affiliate, I made a total of $1,700 last month. This person came at the end, very end of June. Okay, very end of June. So let's say July, August, $1,700 in commissions. Okay, this is another friend, who I reached out to, in a financial situation, had a lot of debt going on. And I said, bro, how is it going? Right. And I'm saying, share with me your back office. And I saw that he had earned almost $3,000 as well. Okay. Yeah, so there's so many. Oh, this one I also really love. This is a mother. Her goal, as she shared with me, was to be able to help a child go to Babcock University. They wanted the child to go to a private university. And I guess she and her husband maybe were debating it, but instead of just putting her husband under pressure, as some people do, she decided to do something about it. She got to work. She said her goal was to have money to say, honey, take 1 million. I've earned 1 million from this business. Let this child go ahead, up to the private university. Okay, there was some glitch on her account, so it's showing 975. But she had actually, when we were chatting here, she had actually done more than $1,500. So, but because of time, I'm just going to skip, all of this. How can you? Because all this income is really not your business. You want to know how can this, help me? I don't care what somebody else has earned. I hear somebody probably saying that I don't care what Mr. A or Mr. B has earned. How can I earn from this business myself? And so you have to become an affiliate. I said earlier, customers are the ones who get the products at wholesale, but they make no profit. Affiliates are business partners, and they are the ones who profit, from sharing this information with others. So you have the option of coming as a builder or coming as an executive. But take note, executives get paid more. Executives get paid at a higher percentage for the same effort, right? Now, an executive account has a slightly higher financial commitment, but when you look at, the benefits, It's almost like you're. Anyway, just stay with me and you get what I'm talking about. Okay. Now the company introduced something that we call a discount card. It's called Brand Box. And if you're shopping with that discount card, you not only have products at a much cheaper rate. You know, what do I mean? One bottle plus 38 sachets is what you would get with $200, right? If you buy the discount card. But if you hadn't bought this using the discount card by buying $200 Brand Box first, you would have ended up spending $230. So already you've saved $30 by buying the discount card. But that's not where it ends. I want you to look, the green box. You have $200 to buy products, but at the same time, the company is going to give you $200 into your travel savings account. This company has a portal, a travel portal. You can book flights, you can book hotels. Okay. And so you will still have $200 to be able to pay for a flight or to be able to pay for a hotel. Right now, the company has announced an upcoming trip to the Caribbean islands, Jamaica to be exact, in April. So people are really excited right now. People are, buying this discount card, using the discount card to buy products, but at the same time have started accumulating that $200 towards travel savings. So if you don't qualify, all expenses paid, because there are different levels of qualification for Jamaica. You can actually go without paying a dime. As a matter of fact, the way I plan to go, what I'm working towards is that I will not only qualify, but I would even have the company is going to give you $2,000 spending money. $2,000 spending money. But depending on what level you qualify, you can either have it all expense paid, or you can just start to accumulate travel savings now that you can use to pay for your flight, to offset whatever difference there might be when April comes. If you don't have your international passport, go and get your passport. Okay? Jamaica is calling your name. It's been calling my name. I hear Jamaica every day in my sleep, in my dreams. And our vision is really to have at least 100 people from this community. Our community is called the CEO movement. We want to have at least 100 people from this community well represented, at that vacation in Jamaica. I was speaking with our business partner in the US this evening. Okay, we had a small leadership meeting, and he was showing us how, Hungary in Europe, because of what we did, over the last few months, they've literally gone crazy in Hungary right now. And Europe, just 2 months into the business, we exceeded what the entire Europe, Nigeria exceeded what the entire Europe had done in volume. Note, we just started pushing this in June. So just between June and July and August, in testing the market, we already exceeded the volume that the entire Europe was doing. And why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? This addresses a crucial pain point for business owners and for families, but we are only just getting started. Okay, so now that you're an affiliate, you can either choose to retail the product. For people who are good at retail, my Igbo brothers and sisters, I greet you at this point. You guys understand buying and selling, but not everybody wants to do buying and selling, and you don't have to do buying and selling. Although, let me say, with a product this good, a product that literally sells itself, you will just have people naturally constantly asking you for the product, right? However, retailing is one of the least lucrative and least effective ways to push this product. The purpose of this business is to help you create passive income. Okay, I want you to type it in the chat. Passive income. There are different kinds of income. There's active income, which is money you work for. So every 30 days, you go to work for 30 days, you get paid. So when you don't work, you don't earn. That's active income. You are a consultant. You have to work. You have to render services, get paid. That's active income. Passive income is money that when you are sleeping, you are still earning it. So for example, you write a book. You do the work once, but every time people buy the book is passive. You are able to build a block of flats. You build it once, but every time people pay rent, that's passive income. You see, passive income is greater than active income. If you make 5 million naira in active income, you have to show up. Somebody else controls your life, right? If you make 5 million in active income, but I make 1 million in passive income, look, I will have a better quality of life. 1 million passively. That is, I don't need to bust a sweat. 1 million passively, I will have a better quality of life than the person who is doing 5 million, but he doesn't own his life. And you can actually start to create this passive income from this model here called connecting customers. You see, what the company allows you to do, and this is why we're sharing this. Okay, once you create your affiliate account, you now have an affiliate link. With your affiliate link, you can now begin to connect. You're connecting organizations to the company. They're not buying from you. You are simply the one sharing information. So on your contact list, you have some business owners or you have some people who work in certain organizations. You know this will add value to them. You're already putting them down on your list. Oh, I need to let this pastor know. I need to let this person know. I need to let that person know. Right? So you are sharing information with them. And then with your link, they now create their own account and they are buying from the company, not from you. But because you made that link, every time they now purchase from the company, they are now a My Daily Choice customer buying FFX from the company. But every time they make an order, you get paid. Every time they make an order, you get paid. So, this is just a snapshot of what the bonuses look like. You have an organization that's buying 16 sachets or one bottle, for example. If you came on board with a builder account, if what you are holding in that month is a builder account, you are paid $9.6. Executives will get $16. So remember I said executives get paid more for the same effort, for the same activity. Okay, let's look at the 4 bottles example. Okay, so I just told you that a particular company, particular hotel, right, so far in 21 days, they have ordered 11 bottles already. But look at the 4 bottle example. Anyone buying 4 bottles is paying you $30. That is what you were earning commissions as a builder and $50 as an executive. Look at the 1 gallon example. So huge volume users, huge diesel users are going to be buying in gallons, not in bottles. It's more cost effective for them to buy in gallons. So for example, Covenant University, Landmark University, some big redeemed churches, they buy gallons. Okay, we had a big redeemed church in VI that bought 5 gallons. That was in July. Okay, Covenant University, sometimes they will buy as much as 15 gallons. Okay, now the person who connected Covenant University and Landmark University, this is somebody in his 70s. We call him elder. Okay, but look at the commission that you are getting per bottle. So what if you can't even get big institutions like Covenant University and Landmark, but you can get office complexes. You can get, big churches. You can, who are doing 4 bottles every month. 20 of such organizations doing 4 bottles every month is $1,000 in passive income. That's $1,000. If you give this your attention for a 6-month period, of course, it's very easy for you to have 100 of such organizations. And because what spreads. So you're helping one business owner achieve this result, and you say, sir, this thing you're enjoying, do you mind sharing? Can you please connect me with a few other companies in your industry who may also want to benefit from this same thing you are benefiting from? Before you know it, you have 100 users buying 4 bottles every month. 100 users with 4 bottles every month is $5,000. Right? 5,000. But if you're on this call and you have a strong network, you have access to high volume users. We're talking about gallons. And somebody called me yesterday from Abuja, said he was doing a presentation for a particular institution. I don't want to mention the institution, but he said that this institution in a day they can use 300,000 liters of diesel. 300,000 liters of diesel. So that means in a day, this institution needs 10 gallons minimum. 300,000. Look at 1 gallon will treat 37,000 liters. Okay, so that means they will roughly need, maybe 8 or 9 gallons. I'm not exactly sure on the math. Just do the math. They'll need about 8 or 9 gallons on a daily basis. This is a massive institution. He did the presentation, I spoke with him, this morning. So it all depends on where you are. If you are a very influential person, you can just leverage off your network. But everybody has a sphere of influence. So by simply just sharing this information with people in your current sphere of influence, you can begin to create passive income. How many people are excited about the opportunity to be able to create at least $1,000? Let's say you don't have access to the big guys, at least $1,000 in passive income. What would that do? What would that do for your family? What would that do for your, upcoming projects? Will that help move some of your projects further along? This is why we're sharing with you this opportunity. Now, I want to move into another aspect of it, which is actually team building. This part is optional, but this is what can help your income to grow fast. You see, the customer acquisition, you're basically using your own efforts. If you are like the crazy marketer, some people are good at marketing. They can enter anywhere. They know how to have a friend like that. when they were opening Dangote refinery, this lady, without an invite, she not only got past all the barriers, she ended up taking a picture with Dangote. She's just awesome. But not everybody's like that. Some of us, we are reserved. If you don't talk to us, we don't talk to you. We only talk when we have to, right? So let's say the average person is able to do maybe 5 companies a month. Although when it comes to an opportunity like this, man, every shyness must die. Every shyness must die, because who shyness help? We just have to be blunt and honest with ourselves. Who will shyness help? But not everybody has the same aggressive nature. So team building will help you to grow your business beyond your effort. You see, the word is leverage, and that's the word that most people have not learned when it comes to money. I also didn't know about leverage when it comes to money until I started reading some books and meeting some mentors. And I came to realize that what wealthy people are doing is that they are either looking how to leverage. So leverage simply means being able to earn more and more without having to work more and more. So how can you earn more even though you are working less? That's the idea of leverage. And so you can either leverage your money. You already have money. You can put your money to work for you. You can leverage your contacts. You have a rich network. You can leverage your contacts. Okay. But if you don't have a lot of money, if you're not an influencer, you don't have a million influencers, a million followers on social media, is there still a way that you can take advantage of leverage? Yes, there is. And that's really what I want to show you, when it comes to team building. If you decided to share this opportunity with people that you care about, the way somebody shared it with you tonight, for everyone and why should you share? Because the market is too big. The market is too big for any 1, 5, 10, 100 people to take. The market is massive. So by sharing this with other people, you are giving them the same opportunity you have. But in so doing, you are multiplying your income, because as they are taking market share, you still stand to gain a little from what they are getting. I was talking to someone this morning and he said, oh, anything multi-level, he's not interested. That he doesn't like the idea of somebody getting paid on his efforts. But I said, let's think about it. I hear what you are saying. And I understand that there are other multi-level deals in the past where people are selling a product that doesn't really have a lot of value, right? So the only reason people are selling it, or the only reason people are is because of the commission they are going to make on it. But I said, here, let's face it. If this does what it says it does, whether or not there was a commission to it, if there was something that was helping you save your gas costs, would you tell your neighbors about it? Or would you keep it to yourself? And you are hearing them wallowing and complaining about the high cost of gas, the high cost of fuel. Naturally, you will share it. Naturally, and now the company says, for so doing, we're going to compensate you or reward you in helping us gain market share. And I said, to this point of you not wanting people to get paid on what you buy, I said, is there anything that you buy that somebody else is not getting paid? Somebody else is getting paid on what you buy. As a matter of fact, people that have money, and I've experienced this at least 5 times. Whenever wealthy people see this opportunity, I've experienced this 5 times. You know what they do? There was a woman from the US who came to Nigeria. She has a business in Nigeria. She used this product for the first time, traveled from Abuja to the east. And you know what her reaction when she saw the savings? The person who shared it with her, she said, please, how can I speak with the management of this company? And then they linked her to me, saying, oh, I'm the current leader. She said, no, it's not you I want to talk to. I want to talk to the management of this company. How can she become the only stakeholder in the entire northern and eastern Nigeria that people will have to buy it from her? There was another CEO I was speaking with in Asaba. He said he noticed that we're not yet in Delta State. Can the company go into an agreement with him so that everybody in Delta State is buying only from him? I've experienced this 5 times. But thankfully, that's not the company's model. The company is allowing everyday individuals, for you being the one connecting others, now you can make money. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that this is the model. Otherwise, we would have just been seeing it in petrol stations and buying it. It will be serving us, but it will not be paying us. It will be serving us, helping us save money, but we will not have access to the financial opportunity. Do you know how much we have made over the past 3 to 4 months? Myself and a couple of select individuals, we've done over 100 million in profit, in commission. In commission. When people begin to share their stories, sometimes you want to cry. You want to cry. So this is a God-sent opportunity. Okay, so please don't toy with it. So jumpstart, and forgive me for for dwelling on this point, but I just felt it was important to explain. that don't stay at the level of just customer acquisition. Share this with others. Share this with others and by so doing, you're impacting in life. So for everyone you share this with, on your first level, if they buy the discount card, you are getting $40. Okay, as an executive, as a builder, is $24. On the second level is $8 for everyone who is placing an order with the discount card. On the third level is 6.4. On the fourth level, it is $4. But let's look at what that can translate to. So let's say you share this with five friends, okay, 5 partners. They buy the discount card, you are getting $40 in 5 places, which is $200. But on the second level, okay, if 5 do the same by sharing also with 5 people, you have 25. You have 25 now. So now you are getting $8 in 25 places. Now you are getting paid again from another person's effort. So you are still earning $200. Do you see that? On the third level, 25 sharing with 5 each. Can you see that? Many people doing a little bit can end up with a lot of payout. So it's not about one person doing a lot. This is the benefit of team building. You see, if you're not team building, then you are looking for how only you will get 500 companies. And that's a tall ordeal. But if you are able to do 5 and you also empower 5 to do the same, and those 25 also do the same, look at your level 3, that's 125. And for 125 coming on board, creating an account, shopping, with the discount card, brand box, you are now getting paid $800. On level 4 is $2,500. It's everybody doing a little bit. No wonder J. Paul Getty said, and he was once America's wealthiest man, J. Paul Getty, the oil and gas billionaire, he said, I would rather earn 1% on the efforts of 100 people than for me to put in my own 100%. I would rather earn 1% on the efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own efforts. Okay, so moving on, there's something that the company calls a rank bonus. Every bottle, every product has some volume attached to it. So as people start placing their orders from 1 bottle to 1 gallon, the volume that's attached to each product order is counted, is accumulating. At the end of the month, okay, whatever it adds up to determines your rank for that month. So the first time your volume gets to 1,000, you get $100. If it hits 5K, you get $500 as a bonus. If it hits 10K, the company rewards you with $1,000 all the way to master affiliates. You know what I love about this? The company doesn't say in a month you can only do so much. So it's really up to you. So in my first month, I went all out and I did 10K in my first month. Okay. And so the company gave me for the 3 levels, 1,500 and 100. But you see, we're just testing the market. There were no testimonials, Nigerian local testimonials. It was Oyinbo. It was only Oyinbo testimonials at that time. So it was harder to build then. It's easier for you now. So this is why we are now ready for an all-out massive campaign. And the results that we have done over the last few months. Okay, so far, we have helped 109 people. Of course, we can't put 109 faces here. We have helped 109 people to hit a new income goal in dollars. 109 people have hit a new dollar income goal. But our goal now over the next 90 days is to help 1,000 people. So we expect to do 10x of our results. So we're able to get to a point of doing 1 billion monthly in revenue. But I showed you earlier, the potential on the PMS market alone, in Nigeria alone, is 42 billion. Add cooking gas, add diesel, we're talking 100 billion. But this is not just Nigeria, it's global. We just opened in Ghana, we've opened in South Africa, we have Cameroon coming on board. So this is really a multi-billion-dollar opportunity. So you hit a rank the first time, you get that payout, but subsequently for maintaining your ranks, you now get like a monthly salary. Okay, so it's anywhere from $50 to $100,000. So my business mentor, who just finished a call with us before we started this, okay, he's on the super affiliate level. And as a super affiliate, he makes well over $100,000 every single month. Okay. So this is not audio money. When you hit a rank, it's your entitlement. You don't apply for it. We're paid every single week for the work that is done here, and it comes in dollars. The customer mastery bonus that you see on the right, the way this works is the software, the computer is going to isolate orders that came from customer orders. Remember I said we have two kinds of people here: customers and affiliates. Customers are the ones buying wholesale. Affiliates are the ones who are trying to make profit from this, right? So it's going to isolate customer orders within your entire organization. If it adds up to 5,000 in volume, you're getting $250 all the way to $20,000 that you can get in monthly volume here. Now, please note that it is the same volume that has paid you in monthly rank bonus. So imagine being a 250K affiliate earning $5,000. Okay, for being a 250K affiliate, you're earning $5,000 a month just from the monthly rank bonus. And then when the software sees that out of this 250,000 volume, okay, actually 100,000 of it actually came, from customers. So you are getting another $5,000, which is actually $10,000 in that month. Okay, now we have what we call the binary commission. This is one of the most exciting ways we get paid. So I want to get your full attention at this point. The way binary works, binary means two. So everybody has two sides, the left side and the right side. The moment you create your free account, note I said free account. So everybody starts with a free account, then you place an order for your package. But the moment you place your free account, your sponsor who shared their link with you will place you either on his left or on his right. And should he have another person, another company, another organization that he has already shared this with and they want to place their order, he will have to place every new account underneath an existing account. In other words, new users come underneath old users. Okay. And so what you would often find is that you will start to see what we call spillover. Okay. Accounts that are underneath you that you didn't place. Whatever they shop for, whatever they buy, the volume is going to count towards your income. And so I like to emphasize that timing is key. Creating your account is very important, because should you fail to quickly take a position and you go out, you say you want to pray and fast, maybe at the end of your December fasting, you make a decision, then by the time you are coming, organizations that should have been the ones contributing to your income, users that should have been contributing to your income, now you are the one contributing to their income. So the truth is that opportunities are never lost. There are people who say, we knew when land in Lekki was so and so. Well, you didn't buy it, somebody else did. Somebody else profited from it. And it's the same thing here. You see it today, you don't create an account, somebody else is creating an account. Every day, people are creating accounts every single day. Okay, but nothing is nothing compared to what's going to happen over the next 90 days, over the next 180 days, over 2024 is going to be massive. We're going to create massive, dizzying results by the special grace of God as we set out to make impact with this product. So the way the payout works is, at the end of the month, the system has added up all the volume on your left and on your right. If you're a builder, it will pay you 10% in dollars, 10% of the volume on the lesser leg. So in this example, you'll get $1,000 from the binary commission. If you're an executive, you're getting $1,500, which is 15% of the smaller leg. But this is where it gets exciting. This, I just used 10,000 as an example here. The guy we had a meeting with just now, for those of you who were on the call, did you hear what he said? He said he had was it 177,000 on his smaller leg, 177,000 in volume on his lesser leg. So I'm just using 10,000 just for illustration purposes. Imagine 177,000. I mean, imagine when this reaches the point of full market adoption, when in Nigeria, Ghana, all over the world, people are embracing this, the kind of volumes that will be created. So you don't want to miss out on this. Okay, next is what we call the leadership check match. Is linked to the binary. And the way it works is, any of your leaders, when I say your leaders, people that you shared this with, any of them who earn from binary, okay, whatever the people on your direct level want, whatever they are paid in binary, you'll get 30% to match. So if all these guys in red are getting $1,000 on the first Thursday of every month, that's when the monthly commission comes in. As they are paying them 1,000 each, you would be getting 300 to match each of them's binary check. This is a separate income stream. The people on the second level, you will earn 20% of whatever they earn, not taking out of their own to match whatever they earn. And so this encourages teamwork. This is why I can get on a Zoom call with someone who is in my second generation, third generation, fifth generation, right? Why? Because number one, they contribute to my binary income. So even if you are in my 25th generation, my 100th generation, it doesn't matter. If you're in my 200th leg on my binary, it doesn't matter. It pays to infinity. It pays to infinity. But there's a cap. Your rank is the cap. So for me, a 50K rank leader, this will allow me to earn up to $50,000 a month. So why won't I work with you? Why won't I get on a conference call with you? Why won't I help you speak to any of your leaders? So that's why here you find that leaders are working with their teams. Leaders are constantly working with their teams because the more people you help, the more money you stand to make. Okay. And last but not, well, this is not even the last. Okay. We have what we call the global pool bonus. This is just rewarding you for every multiple of 4 accounts, 4 new accounts who are buying in a month. So you have 4 people who are shopping at least 1 bottle and above, you are getting paid 1 share from the global bonus pool. It's usually between $45 to $70. So if you have 8, you're talking about 2 shares. If you have 12, you're talking about 3 shares. Okay. There's other commissions which I often forget to talk about. So when you hit a new rank, there is a wheel that you normally will spin. Okay, and you can win travel savings, you can win dollars in travel savings. You can also win dollars to get products. Can you believe that I won almost $500 to buy a product? I mean, the company is so generous. I won almost $500 to buy products free of charge. I didn't include that in the slide. So I don't need to emphasize the importance of timing in making business decisions. You see, there are certain opportunities that it's like all the stars just line up. It's like all the stars just line up. So this app you're using to listen to this, Zoom had been in existence since 2012, but in 2020, because of COVID, people needed to connect, and Zoom provided a solution to what the masses needed. Do you know the result? Zoom became a multi-billion-dollar company in 2020. This product is currently what the masses need, not just the masses, companies. I just told you of a hotel that in a space of 21 days has ordered 11 bottles. Okay, that's just one hotel. And I can go on to give you several examples, but we're now entering the early adopter phase in the market penetration cycle. This is going to get to the point of full saturation. We expect that by June, July, August of next year, the noise of this, will be everywhere. But by then, when we're doing $50 million a month, $100 million a month, how much of that will be coming to your organization? You have the decision, to make tonight of what you are going to do with this information. Like I said, there's a trip to Jamaica upcoming, and we want to help at least 100 people get there. Once you hit 1K, you are qualified to travel. When you hit 1K, you are qualified to travel. So before the month is over, many of you, over the next 3 days, some of you are going to hit 1K. Okay, but we want to work with you, myself and the other amazing leaders here, and I'll be allowing for some of them to, just share their experience when they saw this, what made you key into this opportunity, but in closing, I thought this was important to share the regrets of dying people, because sometimes we allow our fears and our anxieties to get the better of us. And when I read this, in this book by Bronnie Ware, Regrets of Dying People. So she's a palliative nurse. So that's nurses who help dying people to die, with ease. So she wrote a book based on her interactions with people with terminal illnesses. And she wrote that the number one regret that dying people had is they said, I wish I had the courage to live a life true to myself, caring less about the opinions of others and taking more risk in pursuit of my dreams. Look, your dreams are valid. Those things that you want to do for your family, they are valid. Those things that, the kind of house you want to live in, the kind of car you want to drive, the places you want to see, the kind of schools you want your kids to go to. Maybe there's something you want to do for your parents. Those dreams are valid. But will you take a step towards the achievement of those dreams? Tonight, you've been presented an opportunity. Okay, so we have excuse me, we have a promo ongoing. Actually, I don't have the slides, up here for that, but there's a buy one get one free promotion that is currently ongoing. As in, people have gone crazy because of this promotion, and it's only the offer is valid while stocks last. So if you're coming on board, for example, so let me just go to the getting started packages, and let me show you, what the buy one get one free would give you as an example. So where you have, okay, so look at here now, where you have $160 giving you 36 sachets. With the current promo that is ongoing, instead of getting 36 sachets, you would actually have 60 sachets for the price of 36 sachets. Did you get that? Did you get that? You will get 60 sachets for the price of 36 sachets. If you buy one bottle, you're actually getting one bottle free. So look at this executive pack where you have, 149 for about the same price. Instead of getting one bottle and 24 sachets and 20 sachets, you would actually get two bottles and 34. You will get two bottles and 34 sachets with the current promo ongoing instead of one bottle and 20 sachets. But this offer is only valid while stock lasts. When I was coming on board, this promo wasn't there. But I was made to understand that the company in the US, they do this promo every year around, in the US, they have Thanksgiving, in this November period. So they do crazy sales, crazy, insane sales. So I'm going to drop a link to the WhatsApp group. For those of you who are ready to get started, click on that link. Myself and other leaders will be waiting there to welcome you, and we will be giving you the step-by-step in helping you place your order, okay, creating your account, place your order. But please note that you're going to be using the link of the person that shared this invitation with you. They are the ones who shared with you, so it's only their link you're going to use to create your account. I hope that's well understood. So I'm going to be dropping the link to that group. Once you create your account, place your order. For those of you that want to do business, for those of you that are ready to change your story, for those of you that are saying creating additional income is a priority, for those of you that are saying 2024 needs to be 10 times better than 2023, okay, I've dropped a link in the chat. Click on that link, it will take you to the Getting Started group. And there you will get all the details in how you can create your account and how you can position yourself for profit and also for impact. It's been a pleasure sharing this with you tonight, but I just want to have one or two leaders to share their perspectives with us, because, okay, Mr. Fresh Dew, you shared something with me, the other day that was just amazing. So can you just share, number one, share your product experience, but also, why did you connect with this opportunity? Oops, your network is not sounding too good. So Dr. Daisy, I'm going to ask you to unmute your microphone, please. In 1 quick minute, can you just talk to us when you saw this information? What made you connect with it? What made you connect with this, man? Dr. Gift, thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Coach Josh. You're simply amazing. Thank you so much. Yes, when I saw this opportunity, I saw money. When I mean money, I actually saw money in billions, in trillions, because it's not a usual thing, and being something connected to the oil and gas, I just knew that a door of opportunity just opened for me. And though I had promised myself not to do anything that had to do with network, but when I saw this, I knew it's beyond network. It's beyond network. So I saw money, and I want you to know that I assessed the money. I assessed the money, and we are still assessing that money. It's a gold mine, so let's continue to dig until we dig and dig and dig. And one beautiful thing is, like the meeting we had this evening around 5, it just wowed me, like, somebody has been in this system for years, and the money is not diminishing. The money rather is increasing. That is wealth. That is wealth. When you are not directly involved, while you are sleeping, money is dropping. That's what I was looking for. Leverage. When I can go anywhere and I just need to open my laptop, open my phone, and I see money dropping. Crazy money. That is what we are talking about. And that is what I was looking out for. That was what I was looking out for. So when I saw this opportunity, I saw a very good company that I could join, be part of, and enjoy leverage. And that's what we have been enjoying since June. So I want to beckon on everyone that this is the place to be. When you come in, don't joke. Okay, run with it, and you will buy a bottle of wine for whosoever that brought you. Thank you very much, Coach, just for allowing me to say something. Thank you.
Thank you so much, man, for sharing that with us. So, Mr. Fresh Dew, you can go ahead and share your experience with us, everyone.
Good evening, sir, and good evening, everyone.
Sorry,
French do, but I don't know, for some of us.
Your network is not sounding
Hello, sir.
Your network is not good. Your sound is
even at this place.
Okay, try again. Try again. There's a humming sound, every time you speak. Anyway, this is not a thing that anybody needs to be coerced, into becoming a part of. The product speaks for itself, and the results also speak for themselves. So I've dropped the link in the WhatsApp chat for those of you who are ready to get started. Once you create your account, make your payments and all of that, I'll be sharing with you the exact tools, strategies that I use to hit 10K in 21 days, okay, and to hit 50K in 3 months. I'll be sharing exactly those tools with you. And, our team of amazing leaders will hold you by the hand in helping you also actualize your goal. So we're giving everyone a target of January ending to be well qualified for the upcoming Jamaica trip. That is if you want that as an icing on the cake. Not everybody likes to travel, but some of us want to travel. Okay, so we're currently focused on helping people to qualify for that by the end of January. The qualification period actually elapses in March, but we want to give ourselves 2 months ahead of time to qualify for the trip. And so it's going to be very exciting. Someone said, what's the least market price of the item? I don't know what you mean. Do you mean in terms of retail sales? Do you mean in terms of coming on board to get your pack? If it's about getting your pack, you can buy a builder pack, right? You can decide to just buy 1 bottle. And if you buy 1 bottle tonight, you're actually going to be given 1 bottle free. But this is only valid while stocks last. If you buy 16 sachets tonight, you would actually get 16 sachets free. But this is only valid while stocks last. There's a rush for the products right now, so it's really up to you, what you want to do with the information. Like I said, opportunities are never lost. Without you, just think about this. And when I saw this, that was what actually hit me. Without me, this thing was going to fly. I just saw it. I knew. I said, without me, this thing is going to do billions and billions. With or without me. So I better align myself. It was Bill Gates who said that when it comes to wealth creation, just understand where the world is going and position yourself there. I say understand the money flow and position yourself for that money flow. And as the money is flowing, part of it will be channeled into your own, into your own side as you are making impact into the lives of other people. So at this point, this is where I want to, stop the presentation. I'll play a couple of videos, a few testimonials for those of you who, maybe want to get to see more about the product. But at this point, this is where I'll draw the curtain on tonight's presentation. Thank you very much for being a part of this. It's going to hold again tomorrow, same time, 8 p.m. We'll see you then. And for those of you who are already getting started, click on the link and we'll meet you on the inside. Thank you very much and God bless. Somebody's asking questions while buying this evening. Anyway,